What's up? This is Ryan with One Board Family, and today I'm unboxing Deep Regrets. This one is from Tettix Games, and the game design and artwork was done by Judson Cowan. Now, this is one of my most anticipated games of 2025, and it was a game that we previewed and did an overview video for in 2024 when the original Kickstarter launched. We fell in love with this game because of its art style, just the way that it played out, and how you're trying not to succumb to sea madness as you're reeling in some of the wildest creatures in the world. This game has a style all its own, and a lot of people have, in the comments of our other videos, said that it reminds them a lot of the video game Dredge. I have not played that one, but I can absolutely see, now that I've done a little investigation, how this was inspired, this tabletop experience was inspired by that indie video game. Anyway, so let's jump to the table and check out what's in this beautiful box. All right, this is Deep Regrets. I've got to say that this is by far one of my favorite packages that I've ever received a Kickstarter project in. I'm going to use a handy blade here because I really want to keep this packaging as intact as possible. If your mom or dad has ever been like, hey, be careful with that wrapping paper, it's so nice. That's how I feel right this second. It is just such cool packaging. And I sat there the other night actually sitting there reading some of the things on the package because it's this newsprint. Really, really cool. So I really dig it. Anyway, so I'm going to be very cautious with it because I want to keep it intact actually. Let's see. I love it. It's got the skew on the side. It's got Deep Regrets on the front. It's got logo and number of players.
3 hours later.
All right. There we go, Deep Regrets. You've got that UV coating on the front. I love this cover. It's minimalist. I love the color choices. Really, really cool. An unfortunate fishing game. As you open it up, the artwork that you see in the game is covering the inside of the box. I love that. This is something that, studios like Keymaster Games has become known for, putting really great artwork inside the top of the box, really canvassing the whole thing. This right here, this is your fishing guide right there. Beautiful artwork throughout. I love that the art is not just for the cards, but it's rule book and inside the box and everything. Everything is covered with a great art. Icon reference and some difficulty reminders and stuff like that. This is keywords and stuff like that on the back. This is your Ocean Madness track. It's a dual layer board, so things are not going to slide out of place. That's really nice. Love the colors. All right. It's the Ocean Survey. This right here, Angler's Guide to Sea Life. Very cool. Is this a score? I guess this is the score pad. Yeah, that is really cool. All right, double-sided. We've got the main board. This is the port board. This right here has your dice shop, your supply shop, reels, rods, the cost for each of these, and then your ships, when they dock, they go here. This is your main board. This is the briny deep. This is where all of the fish are going to be laid out in the different slots. You've got 9 slots on that board, and then your graveyard off to the side. Deep Regrets bag right here. Player boards for each of the players. This is Alba, Hugo, Isla, Bert, Fred. Great artwork on each of these. And then on the back, they've got different characters. So these are monstrous characters. So on the back, I love the double-sided boards. All right, you've got a couple punch boards. You've got this one right here, punch board for each of the life-saving, each of the, what do you call those things? The lifesavers. That's not what they're called. Anyway, I don't know words. Here are some of the cards. You've got the Barracuda. This is actually my daughter's favorite one. She loves the face on the Barracuda. So, black sea bass right there. So I think these are the level 1. Yeah, depth level 1 right here. You've got some fair fish. This one right here, the Man O' War. So, and then you've got foul fish. So you can tell, I think it's the text on it that tells you whether or not it's fair or foul. The foul is the green text, and then you've got blue for the fair. So, all right. And then you've got some bigger fish here, bluefin tuna right there. Let's see, this is depth 2 right there. So the artwork in this game, Colossal Squid, this is just fantastic. This is one of my favorite games as far as art goes. Great white shark is breaking through the card. It's really cool. All right, we'll look at a couple more cards before we go on to the components. So you've got porcupine fish, spider crab. These things are horrendous. Barrel eye. I think this is level 3, depth level 3. All right. And then we've got, these are some supply cards. These are supply cards that you're going to be able to get. These are going to help you out a little bit as you go on your way. And then I believe we should have some rod cards in here. These are more items. And then you've got some reel cards. Reel cards, that's what these are. So different reels, different rods. All right. And then you've got can of worms, which players can get into. A lifeboat right there. That's going to be something that you can spend to get back to the shore. All right, and then you have these little bags that are full of components. Let's look, these are going to be your ships and your madness tokens. So your ships, you can show what depth you're at and whether or not you're in port. And then the madness tokens are going to go onto the madness board to track how insane you're going. Love these dice right here. These are really cool. They look like just little fishing bobbins right here. So these are the dice that you're going to get for each player, and then you're going to be able to basically get some additional dice as you need them for your fishing expedition. So you've got a whole bag of these dice right here. All right, just a little more. Let's see, this one right here. This is your anchor. I believe this is the first player marker, if I remember correctly. And then this thing is gigantic. Gigantic lifesaver. I can't remember what this is used for. I'll have to go back and reference the rules. I'm going to have to, it's been a year since I played this, so I'm going to have to get back into the rules. This coin, I don't know what this coin is used for. Let's see. It is a metal coin. I don't know if it's Kickstarter exclusive or not. Very cool. I don't know what this is used for. It's a really nice metal coin. So, all right, last thing, we're going to look at these cards right here. These are your, what do you call these? Oh, hold it. Oh, okay, so these are your, basically your consolidation prizes. These are just tiny fish that you can get when you fail. But these are your different, let's see. These are different regrets. So trivial regrets, we'll read a couple of these. Nagging regrets, fall in love with a siren. That's not good. Nagging regret, level 1, bought snake oil. You got conned. All right, heavy regret. Got cursed by a sea hag. I hate it when that happens. Heavy regret, level 2, ignored that distress call. And then let's get into a deep regret. That one, never apologized. You don't want You don't want to have that regret. Anyway, this is Deep Regrets. This has been an unboxing for Deep Regrets from Tettix Games. This is one of my most anticipated games for this year. I'm really excited about this, and definitely you should check this game out when it hits retail if you are not a Kickstarter backer. Definitely don't have deep regrets about not getting this game. So as soon as you can get your hands on it, grab it. Anyway, this has been Ryan for One Board Family. Subscribe, like this video if you haven't already, and until next time, we'll see you at the table.